Stephanie Elise Catley lifestyle and net worth. Stephanie Elise Catley, born on January 26, 1994, is an Australian professional soccer player who plays as a defender for Arsenal and the Australia national team. She can play in many positions in defence, such as left back, centre back or sweeper. She previously played for Reign FC, Orlando Pride and Portland Thorns FC in the American National Women's Soccer League, the NWSL, as well as Melbourne Victory and Melbourne City in the Australian Women League. Catley was named PFA Women's Player of the Year in 2020. She was awarded the Women League's Young Player of the Year for the 2012 to 2013 season, and a Female Under-20 Footballer of the Year by Football Federation Australia in 2012 and 2013. Steph Catley has a net worth of approximately $3 million. She is 5 feet 7 inches tall, which is equivalent to 1.71 meters tall. That being said, let's score. Steph Catley early life. Born and raised in Melbourne by her parents, Leslie and Stephen, Catley joined her first soccer team at age 6. She was the only girl in the East Bentley FC squad, the same team her older brother, Daniel, had played for. She noted, and I quote, "I fell in love with the game, and with the idea of making myself the best footballer that I could be. I trained by myself, with my brother, and with the other boys in the team until I made my first representative team." At age 13, she started playing for Sandringham, one of the largest soccer clubs in Victoria. When she was 15, Catley made her first state team and was chosen for the under-17 national team. Steph Catley personal life. On January 31, 2023, Catley announced that she was engaged to her longtime partner, Dean Anthony Bouzanis. The couple's love story began on the football field when they were both playing for Melbourne City teams in Australia. Dean Anthony Bouzanis is a professional footballer born on October 2, 1990. He grew up in Sydney, New South Wales, and was raised by Greek parents. His talents were first recognized at his local soccer club, Lily Peely FC, whilst playing in the under-success, before moving to Cars Park FS. When he turned 14, he played in the NSW State League for St George Saints, before joining the NSW Institute of Sport. Dean was then once part of Liverpool's youth system after joining the Premier League side in 2007. He had a 4-year spell with the club, as well as loan spells at Sydney FC and Accrington Stanley. From 2011, he spent 2 years with Oldham Athletic before brief spells at Greek side, Aris FC and Carlisle United. He then returned to Australia in 2014 to join Western Sydney Wanderers, before spending 4 years at Melbourne City. During this time, he had a loan spell at Dutch side, PC Zwolle, for the 2018 to 2019 season. Dean returned to England in 2020 and joined Sutton United. Dean is known for playing as a goalkeeper for EFL League One side, Reading. Steph announced her engagement to fellow Aussie Dean Anthony Bouzanis in January 2023. She revealed the exciting news along with several snaps of the special moment in an Instagram post. She wrote, and I quote, "My forever family," she posted with an engagement ring emoji and a love heart. The pair met in 2016 while both playing for Melbourne Victory. They later relocated to the United Kingdom, where Steph now plays for Arsenal and Dean plays for Reading. Steph Catley professional career. A talented youngster who played for the South East Cougars in Football Federation Victoria's Victorian Champions League program. Catley made her senior debut with Melbourne Victory at a young age, playing against Perth Glory at only 15 years of age in October 2009. Originally used as a midfielder, Catley was a key figure at her club and scored her first goal in her second season, 3 days before her birthday in January 2011, again against Perth Glory. Following a switch to defense for the 2011 to 2012 season, Catley had her most impressive season to date and was named Female Footballer of the Year. She later became captain of the Victory, making 51 appearances, scoring 7 goals in her first 5 years playing for the club. On September 17, 2015, newly created Melbourne City announced they had signed Catley on a loan agreement for the 2015 to 2016 season. Catley was a starting defender in all 13 matches she played. Melbourne City finished in first place during their inaugural season with an undefeated 12-0 record. During the semi-final match on January 25, 2016, Catley scored the fourth penalty for Melbourne City in a penalty shootout win against the Brisbane Roar, earning a berth to the 2016 Women League Grand Final. Melbourne City won the Grand Final, 4-1 against Sydney FC. Prior to the 2018 NWSL season, Catley was traded to Reign FC in exchange for Christine Nairn and Carson Pickett. During the 2018 season, Catley was a starting defender in the 17 matches in which she played. The Reign finished the regular season in third place with an 11-5-8 record, earning a berth to the NWSL playoffs. Catley played every minute of the team's 2-1 loss to Portland in the semi-finals. In July 2020, Catley signed with Arsenal for the 2020-2021 FAWSL season. Arsenal manager Joe Montemurro confessed of the signing, and I quote, "She suits our fluidity and she's very good in a positional sense, but more importantly, she's very effective going forward, so we're excited to have her as part of the squad, and we're looking forward to some exciting times together." She made her debut for the club during the club's 6-1 win over Reading FC on 6 September. In May 2022, Catley signed a new contract with the club. Steph Catley international career. Having spent years playing in the youth teams of Australia, Catley made her international senior debut against New Zealand in June 2012, along with her childhood friend, Ashley Brown. Catley made 32 appearances for the Matildas leading into her first World Cup campaign. In the summer of 2015 at age 21, Catley competed with the Matildas at the 2015 FIFA Women's World Cup in Canada. During the tournament, Catley played every minute of all 5 of Australia's matches in the left-back position, tallying a total of 450 minutes. She made 8 tackles and won them all. Catley also made 12 interceptions and won 13 duels. Her passing accuracy was measured at 72.4%. The Matildas lost 3-1 to the United States during their first group stage match. Catley helped hold Nigeria to a 2-0 shutout in the team's second group stage match, and a 1-1 draw against Sweden. Australia finished second in the group of death and advanced to the round of 16, where they faced Brazil and won 1-0 as the underdog team. The Matildas faced 2011 champions, Japan, in the quarterfinals and narrowly lost 1-0 after Japan scored a last-minute goal in the 87th minute. On July 3, 2023, Catley was once again named vice-captain of the Matildas for the 2023 FIFA Women's World Cup. Catley scored the winner in the opening game against Ireland. It was a penalty, which was the only goal of the game. She scored the final goal in Australia's 4-0 win over Canada, once again via penalty. Thank you for watching, and remember to subscribe to our channel for such interesting content.